Hello, hello, and howdy, howdy, for all you people out there in the YouTubes. We are back now. I do have my mask on just because for my thumbnail, but since we're further than 6 feet away, we'll go ahead and take that off. Okay, so I'm just trying to get stuff figured out here. You know how I like to do. I go live sometimes when I have announcements. If people want to join and ask some questions, we can do that. That's fine. It's an unscheduled. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure the angles out and everything. It's an unscheduled live because we do have some announcements for you guys. Let's hope nothing tips and turvies here. Okay, we should be about good. You can see everything. Fantastic. Okay. It is looks like 9:30 in the morning. So it's pretty early. Pretty early. So if nobody gets on, that's fine. Basically, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of a magic trick. Since we never actually did one on Friday, we got a magic trick for you, and then we're going to show you a couple of things that we're looking forward to in May, basically, because we're coming up on the end of April here pretty quick. So let's see here. First thing I want to do is show you this card trick. The green on green looks pretty nice. Getting some work in with the pad here. Just doing a little bit of practicing. You know, all that fun stuff. Okay, so this trick, the nice thing about this trick is that it can be done in the spectator's hands or it can be done in my hands. If you're just joining, thanks for joining. We're basically doing a surprise live. We're just hanging out. We're having a good time. I've got some announcements for the end of May. Hopefully we can bring some more people into the channel because we're going to be at 4K pretty quick. Because right now we have 15 to go. That's it. 15 subscribers. We'll be at 4K. We're going to be giving away up to a brick of cards. I say up to a brick of cards because of the announcement. We'll get to that here in a second. So for this particular trick, the way it would work is it can be done in the spectator's hands, which is always nice. They go ahead and they just pick up some cards. They can, as long as it's a smaller pile, we don't want to be here all day. So they can pick, let's say that's good right there. Now what they're going to do is they're going to count them out one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Perfect. Now we're going to set that right over here. It's out of the way. Okay. Now, that is your magic number, which is 10. So now we'll just go here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so your magic number was 10, and which is definitely less than 20, so we'll stop there for that. Okay, so now since your number was 10, let's go ahead and count. There's a 10 right there. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this would be number 1, right? Boom. Because that's 10, right? So this is number 1. So this will be your card right there. Okay. So if your magic number was 10 and your card was 7 of diamonds, okay? So all this is coming together here, and the reason why that is because I kind of knew that was going to be your card. And here's how I knew, right? Well, I knew ahead of time because I actually changed out a card here, and that was your 7 of diamonds. As you can see. Now, if you're thinking that that wasn't enough, if you're thinking, yeah, okay, he just changed the back, right? But I knew, like I said, because it was already there. It's already set up for you guys. So, I'm still working on the pattern for it. But that is the first trick here. We're going to talk a little bit about the theory of this trick, just learning a little bit. But what I like about this trick is, here's the thing, okay? Because we were talking about self-working card tricks for a little bit there, and this one here, here's how you reset it up, right? So you got these cards right here that was with this one. This one goes on the bottom. This one goes on the top. These ones don't matter. Now you're back into position. So for a self-working card trick that can easily be put back into its setup if you're moving on to another thing, this could be your ending. Because it's a prediction trick, you can actually break down a prediction however you want to do it. I didn't do the full effect here for you guys, but just to give you an idea of a self-working card trick. And as I figured out here, you can see that there's a little bit of a flash there. So what I do is I actually spread the bottom and I leave the top not so spread, right? So now you can clearly see it's a little bit of a flash there, but when you're done with this, you actually go right into doing this. So you can cover it up pretty quick unless somebody's pretty observant. So that is the trick that we were going to look at today. A beautiful self-working card trick that can really add to your repertoire. I put it on the same vein as the Chicago opener, and interesting sequence. Let's put it that way. Now the question is, do you want to have more than one of those in your routine at once? Do you want to open with that one and then end with this one? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, I guess. But for me, I think that changing the color, the back of the card, and it goes right back into an easy setup. So you definitely could use this pretty easily, because it's more of a table routine type of thing. Because looking at like the fail safes for it. So if you were to, let's say, dribble the cards, if you do it fast enough, there's going to be a flash of that pink, but maybe people won't notice it. If you're going to spread out the cards, you just don't want to spread towards, you just don't want to spread towards the middle, okay? You just spread towards the end. You don't want to definitely do one of these counts, where you spread count, but you're just doing like just make it look natural type of spread, but don't do the dribble. And yeah, don't do the spring. So for this one, just do a simple little, just make it natural. You're just like, yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. You're going to spread it on here. Just make sure that this is exaggerated, but make sure you clump more towards the top and still give them a good view of all the green that's down here. Then grab here, flip it over, bringing your hands back together. Now if it's upside down, there's no chance of flashing, which is fine, so that when you go back into here, you grab a couple here. Now, let's talk about, I'm not going to teach this trick because I'm actually going to tell you where I learned it. Is from Doug Kahn. Where else would I have learned it? But here's a little bit of nuance for you. So when you put the deck down, if you have a slippery deck, see what happens here? You definitely want to be careful depending on how many cards they grabbed, because it could slip and slide around to reveal your card. So just giving you a couple of pointers, keep that in mind. If they count here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now they've got 6. The last subtlety, which is something that he teaches in the video, so you're going to want to pay close attention to that. But obviously you're dealing out the cards. You only want to go to about 20. 20 is going to be your magic number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then go back. Oh, here it is. And then now you're free to do whatever you want with this. And again, everything is face up on the table, so no matter where you put all this, it doesn't matter. Get the cards fixed up. Obviously, if you did that right, then you can easily get them put back together. Then you just fan them out. There is one card that's different than the rest. Again, remember, 20 cards here. This card goes to the bottom. We reveal this one. Now, since the trick is already done, you can take your time with revealing that one. Then you can get your prediction out, your paper or your wallet or whatever. Then you can reveal this just to show. But again, the resetup is this. You can take your prediction, put it back wherever you had it. Then you can put that on the bottom, put this on the top. These go back here. Boom. and you're already reset. So that is going to be a great trick for you. Go check it out with Doug Kahn. I'm a little bit behind with my bloopy things, but I'll bloop. Try to get that in there for you guys. Um, and yeah, so that's going to be the self-working card trick. Now, here's what we want to talk about. This is what people are going to want to see. I had somebody jump on then leave, but that's okay. We have 2 major giveaways happening at the end of May or sometime in May. But we're going to be taking a look at the Tally Hos this week. We've got these going on, and we got the brand new Avengers from Theory 11. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Plus, we still have our pile of stuff over here. We still have 5 decks that we need to review that I keep getting, because I keep getting new decks, and then they keep getting pushed back. But that's okay. I did mention in a previous video that we were putting together an assorted box, a half brick box of playing cards for giveaway at the end of May to celebrate the 4,000 subscribers benchmark. Maybe we'll even get to 5,000. I don't know. Who knows? But this is what we have so far. We've got the Canis Lupus. We've got the Keeper Sea Greens. Let's do one of these. Hey, Juan. How we doing? I haven't seen your name on here before, but I'm glad to have you here. We are just doing a little bit of a surprise live stream, and we did a little bit of a card trick, but now we're talking about the giveaways that we've got going on, and this is in conjunction with the card mechanic, which we'll get to that in a second. These are 4 decks that we have so far for the half brick, the assorted half brick that we are giving away at the end of May for our 4,000 subscriber celebration. We've got the Avengers, the Rise Magic, the Green Keepers, and the Canis Lupus, and we will also have 2 more decks. One of them is going to be a Kickstarter. We just got to figure out which one. As long as we can get it by the end of May, it's probably going to have to be something that we've already ordered. So we'll have to take a look at that. But we're going to have a Kickstarter in this giveaway. So that's going to be a lot of fun for you guys. And then, just thinking, okay, so the other half brick, because I said we're doing a brick, basically. We're going to have the 6 cards here, and then I want you guys to go and check out Card Mechanic. If you're not already watching Vineet over on his channel, Card Mechanic, then you need to go check him out. He just released the Canis Lupus, which is going to be in this half break. But he's doing a deck sponsor program on his website where if you buy a deck, he'll give them away on his channel. Obviously, I had to take advantage of that, so we bought a half brick. So he's gonna be doing that giveaway sometime in May. So pay close attention to that because he will be giving away a half brick. And I sponsored that. So, and then you can come over to my channel and you can get involved with the half brick giveaway that we've got going on here. So if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and do the thing down below. Hey, Brian. Oh, fantastic. I've got some new people on here. Absolutely love it. Hey, we did a huge kickoff at the beginning of the year where we had giveaways every week. We did live stream giveaways, we did all that stuff. That kind of settled down now, but we're going to do a midway giveaway, and then there'll be more at the end of the year. But, like I said, yeah, go check out Card Mechanic and check back for this. You can start a chat down below if you just want to talk about some stuff. We're just trying to celebrate here. We're building together. That's what we're trying to do. So as far as being a part of that giveaway, just follow along with us. Be here for the celebration, and we'll just pick some lucky winners. I'm not really sure how it's going to go yet because they are half bricks. I just sent out a half brick that I did for my Wild Goose Chase. Maybe we'll do another one of those here before too long. Oh, fantastic. He's got so much great stuff. I just discovered him pretty recently, actually. It's only been a couple of months since I've been watching Card Mechanic. So, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. So, glad that you guys joined. I'm gonna get off here pretty quick, but stay tuned for these giveaways, and we're gonna have more stuff coming up, just because we're constantly doing stuff. So, thank you guys, and remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we'll see you in the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And I've got this awkward moment where I have to come up to the camera to turn it off. But thank you guys for joining. And I do wait around for like 15 seconds here because of the delay on the comments. So if I don't see any coming in here, I got a third person watching. Maybe I should just hang out. I don't know. We're kind of just wrapping up here real quick, but if you guys have any comments, if you have any questions or anything like that, I'll give you about, it says 15 minutes, so I'll give you until 16. So if you have any questions, I'm going to cut it off at 16 minutes. So we'll call it good there. It's nice to see some new names on the chat though. Did you guys come in after the trick, or were you here for the trick that I did? Would I recommend any books? Well, right now, just because I'm just starting out, obviously, Expert at the Card Table is one of them. I'm learning out of Mark Wilson's course book, which was recommended by Doug Kahn, and Drawing Room. Drawing. I haven't looked at it in a while here. Where is it here? Drawing Room Deceptions by Guy Hollingworth. That's the one. Okay, Brian, if you want to see that trick real quick, this is definitely something you want to check out from Doug Kahn. I'll have the blooper. I'll probably have it in my description as well for where it's at. So for this particular trick, going with the cards here, just like so. The green on green looks pretty good. Got a nice little trick. Oh, fantastic. So both of you will be seeing this pretty fresh. So as far as this trick goes, it's a self-working trick, but which means that the spectator can do it in their hands. So you're just going to have them grab a small pile off the top, just because you don't want to be here all day, type of situation. Then you can turn around for this, whatever it is. They count these out: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Okay, that's going to be their lucky number, their magic number, right? Okay. Now you've got the cards back, and all you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, obviously we're going to go through here, and we're just going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to stop there because I technically wouldn't know what number you have. So you basically just say, okay, I think you probably got less than 20 because I did say a small packet. So go ahead and tell me what your magic number was. Okay, they say 8, and you're like, okay, let's go ahead and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So this would be your card. Okay. Now, as I explained earlier, this is a prediction trick, but I'm only doing part of the phase just to give you an idea of how it goes, and I taught a little bit about the subtlety, things that you want to watch out for while you're doing the trick, so you can always rewatch that. But this would be their card, and I tell you, this is actually it was actually meant to be. That was meant to be your card, okay? And here's why. So I can tell which one your card was, because obviously it's a different color, and there's your card right there. Now, if you're thinking, okay, well, how to get that? And I tell you, here's how I knew, okay? Because it's it was just meant to be. That's how I knew. So that type of setup, what you would do in the middle there is you take your time after you do the reveal that it's a different colored back, and then you can have a prediction set up either in your wallet, your pocket, or just sitting out in front of everybody. After you reveal that this is a different colored back, you say, but I already knew that because of my prediction. And I didn't do the prediction because I want you to go check out Doug Kahn to see how he does it. And then for the kicker, it's also here as well. Now, here's the part that I want to tell you. I don't teach the trick in full detail here, but I do show you a little bit of subtlety, and here's why. Okay, this is why I love this trick. This is what you do when you're finished, okay? After you've done all your reveal, you fold your prediction back up. This could be the end of it or the beginning, however you want to do it. But here's what you do. While you're talking, while you're finishing stuff up, right there, I'm looking right at the camera, not even paying attention to the cards. That's how you can see that I'm missing the pile there, okay? But then I go ahead and I put these back on top just like that, okay? And doing all of that, everything that I just did, the trick is already reset. Okay, so even though they know what happened with that particular trick, okay, you can easily reset. Now you want to be careful of that flashing, but what I did initially when it flashed is you just bring your hand back over and pretend like you're spreading out the cards here, but you're just covering it back up, and then you're going right in for the scoop. Okay, so that's a little bit of a subtlety just for you guys if you want to do this trick. I use the contrasting green and pink, but you can do this trick with the same color and just use a blank card or something like that. But that's giving away a lot of detail. Go ahead and check out Doug Kahn's channel. Like I said, I will try to have it in the description or up atop in the video at some point, so you guys can learn that trick. It's a fantastic, just a fantastic self-working card trick to get you through, if you like the color changing aspect, or if you just want to do some different variations with it. So, um, anything else? It's definitely, you can play around with it and do some different things with it. So if you guys have any other questions, if you're interested in what's going on with the giveaways, yeah, that's the I see. You know, if I had thought about that, I probably would have set something else up with that, as far as the trick, because the mug, they did write a reveal on it, on the bottom. So I could have technically set it up with the 10 of clubs, but opportunity lost. But just something to think about. If you've got yourself, if you're doing a stream like this, or if you're doing a video or TikTok or anything, and you're just like, you write something on the bottom of your cup, and you can always show it off just like that, type of situation. So I've done that before with that particular trick. It's just nice to have sitting there. So yeah, I mean, you can always do that. I've seen a couple of other people, what they'll do is, my camera setup is set up pretty tight here, meaning it's either on the mat or on my face with a little bit of background stuff. But some people have it set up where they can have the whole room in shot, and then you can, like, I have a display up here with a card and stuff like that. So you can have a display set up like that, and that'll be your prediction. Or it gives this element of bringing in the outside into your little universe when you're doing these tricks. Depending on if you're doing it online versus in person, there's just a little bit nuanced stuff that you can do just to make things kind of pop a little bit more, because doing tricks online for social media is becoming a whole new section of magic. It's its own thing. There's props that are being made specifically to be done on camera, and there's tricks that work very well on camera that you might not really be able to pull off in public. So, because you have that one angle thing, and like I said, you can put a prediction out here, and you're not worried about, it's there. K Studio, fantastic. I haven't seen you on the streams. We're doing a surprise live stream, talking about some magic. We're talking about some giveaways that are going on. So lots of great stuff happening there. We're starting to build an audience here, which I love. We got 4 people on. That's absolutely fantastic. I talk magic theory. I'm kind of like a beginner magician who knows some stuff, and so I kind of give some ideas and kind of try to spark a conversation with people in their magic. So I've got cups and balls stuff that I haven't really delved into yet. I was working on some rope stuff. Mostly I do cards. Yeah. So I haven't really been in that space lately for the cards, but I have looked at them briefly. If we were actually, what I'll probably do is, I was gonna do a regular live stream this week, but tomorrow's my anniversary, so I'm just doing just a quick one right now with not a whole lot of stuff planned. What I might do is I might do a live stream like we did before, where I'll bring up all the designs. So just let me know what a good time is so that we can be on there together, and then that way we can kind of chat a little bit about getting those designs figured out, and then we'll work on the tuck cases and get everything squared away. And for you guys, the new guys that are here, let me show you while you're here. I do have another video. Somehow I managed to put it all the way to the bottom. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, K Studio. It's just a matter of it's really a big process. So these are the cards that I'm working on as far with K Studio. This is the version 2. You can go ahead and check out that video that I've got if you want some more information on it. But we're putting together these playing cards. This is the coin version. Basically, it's my sign-off deck. The thing that I said earlier about stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome, that's what I say here on the channel. That's what we've got going on the cards. Hey, fantastic. So you're already up to date. Absolutely. Well, thanks for being here, Juan. I mean, that's... I love hearing that you've been watching some other stuff. So that's what I'm working on right now. That's one of my projects that I've got going on. For Brian, I don't know if you've seen that. And plus, we've got an extra person on. This one here. K Studio and I have been working on the revamp for this. So that... I know David keeps buying stuff. I bought some stuff. There's just so much stuff, and it gets lost. I'm gonna have to reorganize already again, and I just did it. Yep. So that is the geometry deck that K Studio designed, and we've been working on. Actually, I did see the new ribbon. That is definitely I definitely like that. So let's roll with that one because I've seen it a couple of times, but then I haven't really processed it yet. But yeah, just now thinking about it, that ribbon looks really great. And then yeah, I think this definitely has a really nice. So this is the coin version, and this is the geometry version of the decks. So there's a pretty good contrast there, but they have a similar aspect to both of them. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm hoping that because I got to start working on the faces, and I've got to start working on I'm already started working on the tuck boxes because I do want the second prototype to be available to me by the end of April. I want to be able to have them ordered. So that's my next goal for that. One of the issues that I have is that the boxes that they send are you can always tell with a cheaper deck that there's a little bit of a room issue. So you have to put the back of the cards in first so that the bottom flap doesn't get caught there, and then you can close it up. As I've been using these ones, like I'll actually carry these with me from time to time. They are kind of a stiffer deck. Do I think that they're going to be long-lasting and good? I'm going to say no at this point, just because I've been playing with them long enough to know that for me, they're fine. Yeah, I have your deck right here. I still have to send it out. I did want to wait to send out that because I know we're going to be doing the second prototype as well. So I probably would wait on that because that way I can send you the next one that we do. I'll actually be ordering a tuck box. It's not. I've been told before that it's not a great idea to order the tuck box as part of the prototype, but I'm gonna do that. That way we can send one out for you as well. That way you can have all the prototypes kind of pushed together. Because hopefully, after we do the second prototype, it'd be great if that was it. But that's never the case with things like this. You got to keep doing it until you got it perfect. I am going to readjust these ones slightly because I know if somebody gets these, they're going to look at them and they're going to say, okay, there's definitely a little bit of an issue with these, so I definitely want to fix that. But I'm really hoping that you get the box that I sent out to you, K Studio, pretty soon. You said that you haven't got it yet as of the last time that we talked. So hopefully we get it back. Hopefully you get it in pretty soon. But if there's anything else that you guys want to talk about, I'm here. I'm just, just trying to keep you guys up to date with everything that I've got going on. If you have any other questions, we're at about a half an hour now, which, hey, we'll keep going until you guys are ready to go. If you have a chance to get these different colored bicycle cards, They like I have a turquoise one as well, the pink one, the green one. They all come. Most of them come with the double backer that's a different color, so you can mess around with that if you want to play around with that idea. Then they also come with a double backer of the same. Okay, yeah. So as far as the new giveaway, I kind of mentioned all that earlier, but I'll give you a quick synopsis. We are doing. It's going to be 12 decks. 6 of them are going to be given away over on Card Mechanics channel as part of his deck sponsoring program that he's got going on right now. Pretty much what happens is if you buy a deck of cards, he'll give them away on his channel. So we bought a half a brick for that giveaway, which will be sometime in May. And then I'm putting together a half brick here. We've already seen 3 of them on the channel. I just got the Avengers one, which we will be reviewing this week. We got 2 more coming for that, so stay tuned as that comes out. I will probably be doing. I'm not. I mean, all we got to do is just comment, just like, subscribe, whatever you need to do. If you like coming back to watch the videos, just click all the buttons. I mean, that's all we're doing. If you like what you see, then come back for more. I mean, that's what. But we will be doing more giveaways for the 4,000 subscriber celebration. It also comes with a blank face card, which gives you a great opportunity with this trick that we just looked at to write down your prediction on here, and then that way you can have that in the deck without worrying about this, without like it being a different color. There is also a different subtlety with doing that Doug talks about a little bit. All you need to do is just put a little bit of a mark on the back here that only you would see, so that you know that that's your prediction card, and then that way you can take it in, put it in and out at your leisure, but it wouldn't mess up the deck itself. Stuff like that. So just think about things as you're going along with the tricks. It only has 1 joker, which is quite surprising. So you can't do any tricks, any double tricks. Unexpected live stream. Yes, unexpected live stream. This was a surprise live stream because last night David and I were talking about these giveaway ideas, and I thought I put the post up yesterday, and then I knew I was like, well, I'm gonna have to do a video just to get this information out as soon as possible. That way we would have enough time to really build up the suspense, if you will. So there you go. So that trick is that deck would already be set up if I were to do that. It's already set up for that self-working card trick. You can pretty much pull it right out of the deck. You can do it, and you can have, and then it just resets itself. I mean, however you want to do it, it's absolutely fantastic. These are some decks that we're going to be looking at this week. Got some tally holes, and I'm excited for these ones here. Those are going to be really nice. Let's okay, it seems like things are dying down a little bit. So like I said, I have to usually give you guys at least like 15 to 20 seconds for the comments to come in. So we're going to wrap it up here in about 30 seconds. We're just going ahead and cut it off. Unless more people start joining. Like I said, I'm more than happy to stay if you guys want to chat. Oh, yeah, I saw the comment, unexpected live stream, but I missed the name. So yeah, there you go. There's your answer for that. We're talking about giveaways. We were doing a self-working card trick that we just learned from Doug Kahn. He's always an abundant source of knowledge. The Magic guys do a Magic Jam 2 times a week. If you're part of their Patreon, you get 2, and they're like 2-hour long. Sometimes we stay a little bit longer. There's like eight people on there that we just chat about Magic. If that's something that you guys are interested in, where you actually get the opportunity to stream with magicians, and this last week, and I missed it, was with Doug Kahn. He was on there, but it was set for 6 o'clock, and I thought it was 8 o'clock, so completely late. They were already gone by the time I got on there. So absolutely, I watched part of it so far. I like to digest the Magic Jams because they save them now, so you can actually go back and watch what they were talking about if you're a part of Patreon. So I highly recommend that if you guys are interested in joining any sort of membership or Patreon program, I definitely recommend that one, as well as a bunch of other ones as well that I would recommend that you do, which I will tell you right now because we're already talking about it. I recommend checking out Magic Orthodoxy. David over there on Magic Orthodoxy does reviews. He does book reviews. So one of you are asking about book recommendations. Go check out Magic Orthodoxy and just look up book reviews. He's got a ton of them. He gives you the breakdown. He'll even tell you if you shouldn't buy stuff based on. He doesn't tell you not to buy it. He just says, I wouldn't, basically type of situation. But it's up for you to decide. So check out Magic Orthodoxy. If you join his membership, which is $2 a month, then you get access to his extra reviews. So go check those out, especially if you're getting into the Magic world and you're curious about new things that are coming out. He's got a huge catalog of stuff that you can go back and look at. But if you're interested in anything that's coming out, you're going to want to check out some of the stuff. That way have an idea of what to get. And then there's also other Magic reviewers that you can check out as well. That way you have multiple opinions, things like that. If you guys are into producing videos, if you guys have a channel, if you're looking at social media building or anything like that, I recommend Roberto Blake. He's the guy that I go to, but there's tons of people to watch on YouTube. I go watch him. I'm part of his membership thing, so I get the extra stuff for that. He basically teaches you not only how to build YouTube, but he's also talking about other platforms, and he also does a lot of streaming with a lot of hands-on knowledge with people asking live questions and stuff like that. And he brings in special guests for people that are across the niches, because if you're doing videos and you know that it's not just for people in the Magic community or whatever community that you're in and whatever niche you're doing, he will bring people in to talk about it. Like there's one that he's like a music guy, video guy, they just have a whole bunch of different people that are doing stuff. And one of the guys he brought on actually talked to somebody at YouTube in one of their live, so he had information directly from the source. So definitely something to keep in mind if you want to reach out and watch different people on YouTube. And then obviously the Magic Guys is whatever, my big one, my Patreon that I'm on right now. So I definitely love that. I watch them. I watch both of their channels, Josh Norvito and Jason Marr. I didn't forget his name. I promise. I didn't forget it. Yeah. Either way, thank you guys for joining. If you have any other questions, I've just rambled on for so long now. Just let me know. You can drop a question down below, comment, anything you want. And if you like what we do here on the channel, come back and check us out. Check out more videos. I don't know. So stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we will see you in the next one. And for real this time. For real. We're going to click that off at 38 minutes. So let's get ready to click it off. So if you're sending in a comment, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you next time. Okay, cancel.